Warning, there are people pretending to be me in the comments. This is what a comment from me looks like. Notice that the name is spelled perfectly, and notice the border around the name. That's how you know it's from me. You can also click on my name to make sure you actually go to my channel to double check. And this is what a comment from an imposter will look like. It has weird characters in the name or comment, and it's usually going to ask you to add them on WhatsApp or Telegram. I don't have WhatsApp or Telegram, and I would never ask you to add me on there. All right, so please be careful, use your common sense, and now let's get back to the video. Hey, how's it going, GPU heads? Thanks for clicking on my video. Seb Heslow here. And guys, did you know that most modern mining software like Trex miner or NBminer actually has a secondary LHR unlock mode that lets you lower the power consumption of your LHR GPUs? That's what we're going to take a look at today, and we're also going to pick the winners of the Ravencoin giveaway. So yeah, let's get started. So when the LHR GPUs first came out, their ability to mine Ethereum, which we call their hash rate, had been slashed in half by Nvidia. But then what happened is that these mining software developers started coming up with ways to increase that hash rate with partial unlocks. So we went from 50% of their potential hash rate up to 68% to now we're up to 74% in terms of their full hash rate, right? But there is also this secondary LHR unlock mode, which lowers the power consumption of the LHR cards while still unlocking them for higher hash rate. And that is what we're gonna take a look at today. So we're gonna do the testing on this, which is my LHR mining rig. It has every kind of LHR GPU in there. So a 3060, 3060 Ti, 3070, 3070 Ti, a 3080 and a 3080 Ti, all LHR. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try the regular LHR unlock mode first, and we're gonna see what the hash rate and the power consumption is for that. I've got the rig hooked up to a power meter here as well, so we'll get the total power drawn at the wall. And then we're gonna test the same thing again, but with the low power LHR unlock mode, and see what the hash rate and power draw we get with that is. And then we're gonna compare the two, and we're also gonna put both those values, or those results rather, into whattomine to see what the actual profitability for each of the modes are, so that we can see if it's actually more profitable to mine with the lower power consumption mode. So that's what's coming up. Now, while this LHR low power mode does lower the power consumption of your LHR GPUs, it does also slightly lower the hash rate of them. Now, not all the way down to 50%, but not as high as the sort of current full unlock at 74% that we're getting in the regular LHR unlock mode. But the point of it is that it lowers the power consumption more than it lowers the hash rate. And so you end up getting more hash rate per watt of electricity used. And so that is what we in mining refer to as getting better mining efficiency. So more mega hash per watt of energy is better mining efficiency. And so why would you want to use this LHR low power mode? Why wouldn't you just want to get the highest possible hash rate in order to get the most amount of Ethereum possible, right? And the reason for that is that in times of low mining profitability, having better efficiency actually makes for better profitability than just higher hash rate. Because as the margin between what you pay in electricity and what you're earning in terms of cryptocurrency value, as that tightens, it might be better to earn a bit less Ethereum, but also pay significantly less in electricity. And so this is relevant in times of lower profits, when the coin prices are low, or for people that have very high electricity costs. So this mode is mainly for those situations. Alright, if you're new to mining and you need help getting started setting up your mining software, then I recommend checking out this video that I'll link up in the card in the corner there, and I'll link it in the description of this video as well, which shows you how to download and set up Trex Miner, which is the software we're gonna use today for mining Ravencoin. Now, the steps should be very similar for mining Ethereum as well. And of course, Ethereum is what we're focused on today, since LHR mainly affects Ethereum mining. Now, let's hop over to the computer, and I have my Trex batch file here for mining on the LHR cards with the higher hash rate LHR unlock mode. So you can see here I've got all my pool and wallet settings in place, as well as my fan settings, my overclocks, my LHR settings, as well as this command, which lets me pick which of my graphics cards I'm actually going to use in this test today. And I'm doing that because I have some non-LHR GPUs in this rig that I don't want to be mining on today for the experiment. So I have turned those off, or rather I have only enabled the LHR GPUs. So as for our overclock settings, you can see I've filled those in here already, and we're going to be using the same overclock settings for both of these LHR unlock modes, as to not have the overclock settings affect our results, right? And as you can also see here, I have manually specified my LHR settings for, you know, this batch file. Now you don't have to do this, and if you don't, Trex is just automatically going to try to achieve the highest possible hash rate. And what I've done here is I've specified 73% unlock on my first card, which is because that card is giving me a bit of grief if I don't. And then -1 basically just means auto-tune the LHR unlock amount on all the other cards. You can also put in 0, which means no LHR unlock. And that's what you do for, you know, non-LHR cards if you need to specify your LHR unlock, like I need for my, you know, 73% one here. But yeah, that is it for my batch file. So let's get this up and running, and we'll see what the result we get with the higher hash rate LHR mode is. All right, so we're up and mining Ethereum, and we're on the high hash rate LHR unlock mode, and we're getting around 430 mega hash or so. And at the wall, our power consumption is around 1450 watts. All right, so with the results of the LHR high hash rate mode out of the way, let's hop on over to the computer again here, and I will show you my setup for the LHR low power mode, which I have the batch file up here. And as you can see, the only thing you need to swap in your batch file to enable the low power mode is you need to put in this little command here, --LHR low power. That's it. That will take care of everything. Now, there was one more thing that I needed to change, and that is because since I manually specify the LHR unlock level for one of my GPUs with that 3060 Ti in the low power mode, since the target hash rate is lower, I can't target 73% unlock. So I'm changing it to 68%, which is their recommended unlock percentage, right, for the low power mode. So just keep that in mind if you need to manually specify your LHR unlocks. But for most of you, probably just leaving this whole command out will be fine. But just wanted to mention that because, of course, with the higher hash rate mode, the target unlock percentage is 74%, and for the lower power mode, it's 68%. So this is my batch file now. I will get that up and running, and then we'll see what the results for the low power mode is. Okay, so we've been up and mining on the low power mode for a while, and the hash rate we're getting is about 386, let's call it. And that is with a power consumption of around, oh, it's jumping around, but let's say around 1200 or so. Yeah, around 1200 watts. All right, so those are the results for the low power LHR unlock mode. Now let's hop over to the computer here where I've entered both of our results. So we have the high hash rate mode here, which gave us 430 mega hash at 1450 watts. So let's hit calculate on that. And there we can see that with this result and current mining profitability, we would gain about $13.11 after the electricity cost, which I've put as 10 cents per kilowatt hour. So $13.11 for the high hash rate mode, and for our low power mode, we got 386 mega hash at 1200 watts. So let's hit calculate on that. And we see that daily profit is about $12.03. So currently the higher hash rate mode is about $1 more profitable per day than the low power mode at a 10 cent per kilowatt hour electricity cost, right? But what I want to show you here is how the result changes if either you have very high electricity cost or the price of crypto goes down. So let's start with very high electricity cost. So let's say you pay 50 cents per kilowatt hour. Then you can see on the high hash rate mode, you are actually losing 79 cents per day mining. While on the low power mode, you are still making about a 50 cents per day profit mining on these. So you see there how the better efficiency setting is actually more profitable for certain situations, like if you have really high power cost. But let's also take a look at low power cost again. But if the price of crypto goes way down, so let's change our Bitcoin price to $10,000 instead of, where is that now, like 36 or something like that. So let's hit calculate on both of these. 10,000. And here we can see, again, not as drastic of a difference, but the high hash rate setting gave us around $1.03 per day, while the low efficiency, well, the low power mode, the high efficiency mode, would give us $1.17 per day. So I hope with that you can see that depending on the situation, higher efficiency might actually be more profitable than higher hash rate. And the good thing is that, you know, the mining software gives us the option for which one we want to use. So depending on your situation, you can choose which one to use. Alright, so let's pick the winners for the Ravencoin giveaway, and we're gonna pick 2 winners who are both going to win 1,000 Ravencoin each. So I have the video entered here into the YouTube random comment picker, and we're gonna filter for duplicate users. So even if you commented more than once, that still only counts as 1 entry, guys. And we're gonna include replies to comments, because I saw some people reply to my comment rather than post their own comment. So you'll still be included in the giveaway if you did that. And we are, of course, going to filter for our secret giveaway word, which was Kiwi. And then let's hit get YouTube comments. And wow, 728 entries, guys. So yeah, I guess let's pick our first winner. Or potential winner, I shall say. So that is Zoltan, who says, "Hi Seb, thanks for your videos. Keep up the good work. Luck for Kiwi." Alright Zoltan, let's see if you have entered your Ravencoin wallet address in my form here. So I'm just going to do that off screen. We're gonna do this all real time. Yes, you have. So let me just copy your Ravencoin address and paste that into miner pool to make sure that you have actually been mining on the pool, which was one of the criteria to win. And I can see here that you absolutely have for 2 days at least, which was the requirement. So yeah, congratulations to you, Zoltan. You are one of the winners. And with that out the way, let's pick our second winner, shall we? Or potential winner. Alright, so that is Pedro, who says, "Hi there, keep the good work, great stuff and content, love watching your videos, eating a kiwi." Nice. So Pedro, let's see if you have entered your wallet address here, which you have. So let's just double check that you have been mining on the pool as well. And it seems that you have for a few days. Excellent. So Pedro, congratulations. You are the second winner. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, then please give it one of these. I'd really appreciate it. And what you gotta do now is you gotta click on that next video on the screen. Because this video is over, you can also click the picture on my face to subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, go click on that next video and I'll see you there. Goodbye. Goodbye, bye bye.